Happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome back to Ask Tony Tuesday.
If you haven't got a clue, Tony's got the answer for you.
How are you today, Tony?
Doing well. How are you?
I am great. We're getting to the Christmas season. Thanksgiving is now over. I'm in a great mood.
Yeah, I'm ready for this year to end. I'm tired.
Ready for your first question?
I'm ready.
What is involved in a leather finish?
Okay. Well, leather finish is basically what we do is we take a series of diamond abrasive brushes, and it's like polishing stone, but it's a different application. It's diamond abrasive brushes. When we polish, we use diamond resin pads, and the diamond resin pads close the pores of the stone till it reflects light. That's how you get a polish. What we do is we use and some stone comes with it already done. More and more suppliers are starting to bring slabs in where one side they call a dual finish, where one side is polished, the other side is either honed, which is a matte finish, or a leather finish. So, but what a leather finish is it's basically a series of diamond abrasive brushes, and it has the diamond abrasive. And what you're doing is you're removing the softer particles of the stone and leaving the harder particles behind. So what it does, it gives it a little bit of a textured finish. Almost, it's not a rough finish, but it brings out the color and all that, but it gives it kind of an orange peel kind of texture to it. So it's not rough. You know, your dishes and your glasses aren't going to wobble on it, but it just gives that little bit of texture. And the nice thing about it is that even on a black, it doesn't show any fingerprints. So on a maintenance-wise, it's actually less maintenance than a polished surface would be. What we normally do is you can either leave it that way, or you can color enhance it, which will bring all the color back, which you'd have in a polished surface. It's become really popular. It started to become popular for people who are buying these old farmhouses or these old Victorian-style houses, and they just didn't feel like that high gloss polish finish fit in with the style of the house. So by doing the leather finish or the honed matte finish, it gave it that leather kind of patina look where it was as old as the house was. Or a lot of times in an old farmhouse, an old Victorian style house, they probably would have had soapstone in there. Well, soapstone is the type of stone that's really soft. It's basically compressed talc, and there's a lot of maintenance involved. You have to put the mineral oil on, you have to put the wax on. So by doing a granite and a leather finish, you're able to obtain the look of a soapstone if we do it in a black or a dark green, but without the maintenance of a soapstone. So you have the durability of a granite with that soapstone look. So it's become really popular, and we do a lot of it outdoors. Grilling areas, because it really goes well with the block that they use for building these grill areas and stuff. So it's become really popular. So yeah. Actually, a lot of stones. Actually, I prefer a lot of stones more in that leather finish than the polished finish sometimes, depending on the stone.
It looks very, very natural.
Yeah.
And it almost is like, I don't want to say like, it looks like it goes with the house, because a house isn't something natural, you build a house.
Right.
But it just brings out that natural look. It looks like stone from outside. It doesn't look like it's been...
Like it was finished.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And it feels really cool too.
Yeah.
It feels like the natural rock itself.
Exactly.
So. Ready for your second question?
I'm ready.
Alrighty. What are cleaning products to avoid?
Well, if you're doing granite, if a granite surface, I would just avoid anything with an ammonia in it. You can use a Windex, and I'm not saying to avoid ammonia because it'll hurt it, but over time it will you'll end up with a film on it, and your granite surface will start looking dull. Easy fix: you take denatured alcohol, triple fine steel wool. You go over in a circular motion, you'll be able to get that film off, and it should look as good as the day it was installed. So it's an easy fix, but you want to try to avoid it. The same thing, like, I always tell people, just use a mild soap and water to clean your countertops. And, anything you would use to wash a dish, mostly water, again, because you want to avoid that soap buildup. I'd be more concerned with something like a marble. If you use the marble, definitely don't want to use anything acidic. Don't use vinegar. I know a lot of people clean with vinegar. Do not use vinegar. You will take the polish off very quickly. So, you have to avoid anything that's not a neutral pH cleanser Which if you use a pH cleanser, usually is a 7. You'll see it on the bottles. But you're looking for a neutral pH cleaner. That will ensure that you're not going to do anything to hurt your marble. Not a lot of people do marble anymore because of that situation where people have used the wrong product on it and it's taken the polish off. That's why the quartz that looks like marble has become so popular. But if it's granite, there's really not a cleaner you can't use on it. And like I said, I would just avoid the ammonia because you don't want that ammonia buildup or a lot of soap where you have that soap buildup. But again, both of them are easy to rectify.
I don't even have anything to add on there. I think you got all of it.
Good.
That's all the questions that I have for you today.
Okay.
Thank you for answering our questions
Who's this
for
guy?
us. This guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're holding him hostage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I told him to stand there. He's been really good.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Very good. We will see you guys next week with another episode of Ask Tony Tuesday. Please make sure to keep sending in questions. You can do that via Messenger, direct message, give us a call, come in, or email us. And remember, we have a heated indoor slab showroom, so when it starts snowing outside, you don't have to worry about being cold. You can still shop comfortably here. We will see you guys next week with another episode. Thanks for watching. See you later.
That's completely stupid.